Sexual harassment doesn't count only physical abuse. Mental harassment is much more dangerous for women at workplace. This is what Professor Anita Haladi told the women journalists of Goa. She added that journalists, especially the women journalists, are the people in the society who play a major role as voice of the common people. Here's more. On Saturday, a special workshop for women working in media organization was organized by the Goa Union of Journalists on empowering women in journalists. It was in association with the Directorate of Women and Child. Women and Child Development Minister Vishwajit Rani inaugurated the workshop. There were different sessions including an interactive session by Professor Anita on the rights of women at workplace.
Sexual harassment is all pervasive and is seldom recognized as violence against women. This is the first thing that we need to understand. Most of us normalize sexual harassment as something that happens because you have opposite genders interacting with one another in a very playful context, and we laugh it off, or we tend to make try to say that it is not something that requires attention at all. And this is what creates an environment where sexual harassment becomes all pervasive. Are people within the organization aware that such a committee exists? Because it is the employer's duty, the duties of the employers have been specified under the Act, that the employer has to publicize names and contact details of all the members of the committee. Has every organization, as mandated by the Act, created a policy of how it is going to prevent sexual harassment in its workplace? A charter, a policy? Have these policies then been uploaded on the websites or on any other form on the notice boards, etc. of the organization? Do employees get trained about how not to indulge in sexual harassment, or what can be done if an employee experiences sexual harassment of any kind? What kind of enabling environments are we creating to address the issue of sexual harassment? That is important.
On the occasion, the minister also felicitated Goa's first woman journalist Devika Sequeira and the only woman president of Goa Union of Journalists Subhashini Prabhugaonkar. Women and Child Development Director Deepak Desai and Director of Information Meghna Shetgaonkar were also present, along with Guj President Raj Tilak Naik and General Secretary Vasudev Pagi.
We need to engage with the students who are doing journalism. We need to engage with the group of women journalists, and we need to assure them, not only as a government, but also create those type of institutions where they can represent, where those institutions can protect the interest of our ladies in the state of Goa. It's very important. Unfortunately, as Minister for Women and Child, I can today share with you that we need to change the thinking pattern of even the Women's Commission. We need to engage it in a different way. We need to get more professionals on board. So I'm in the process, but I was told that Rajasthan's Act is one of the most toughest and strongest act with penal powers. So we need to have these type of bodies so that you have a place to go, and today nobody takes the Women's Commission for granted. Now, Women's Commission is something that needs to be looked at very seriously. And I am for this. I am going to fight hard, and I have already briefed the Honorable Chief Minister that we need to come up with different types of laws, and we need to have a serious play at this in order to see that the women feel safe and women feel empowered in today's times.
Journalism per se itself I believe is a complex profession, more because it can construct and destruct the image. And that must be the reason that you people are exposed to more threats, including the threat of life. And when it comes to the female journalist, the intensity is double. They are attacked one as a journalist and also as a woman.
Our video journalist Amar Chavaria in Panachi.